on YouTube. This has been the most challenging box of my life. Oh, I see Hendrix Fishing. How's it going, bro? Oh, thanks, Eric. Get it together. We're going to see Livingston Lures in a box pretty soon. Excited about that. All right. We got to wait for the guys over on YouTube to come in so that we can try and get this thing rolling. All right, Casual Bass Guy. You guys, all right, great. YouTube can hear me. Everyone else can hear me. I'm going to set this over here so it kind of feels like I'm looking at both you guys at the same time. Instagram and YouTube. Going to wait for a couple other people on YouTube because I want to make sure Brian's here and everyone else. All right, let's do this. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know if you guys are at work. Where are you guys? Are you guys at work or are you guys like at school? Because if you're at work, please don't get fired. And if you're at school, don't get caught. All right, so we got home, we got work, we got work. What else we got? Lunch break. Makes sense, makes sense. Daddy daycare. The daddy daycare ATM might be the best answer so far. If this was Monster Bass Live on Wednesday, you'd probably win the chat with that one. That's a good one. And by the way, before we get started, Monster Bass Live on Wednesday, we got a marine biologist on there that's going to help us learn so much about the fish that we're trying to catch. He's probably going to make our lives a lot easier. So I don't know why we waited this long. But there we go. I would love to say hi to everyone. I see everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Let's do this. All right. This month's box. I want to preface this with this is one of the versions of this month's Platinum Series box. This has been the most difficult box for me to put together because everything that could go wrong did, and I'm going to share it all with you because, since day one in building this company, I've been very straightforward with all of you about the fact that I'm learning on the fly. The fact that I'm going to make a ton of mistakes. I'm going to share those mistakes with you. And I'm going to be upfront with everything. I'm not going to try and pull the wool over your eyes because, you guys are all way too smart for that. Casual Bass Guy. Z-Man Takeover every month. Listen, there's extra Z-Man boxes on the website. If you want one, you can score yourself one. It's such a good deal. Anyways, that's right. The Tennessee Geezer Squad CEO answers to no one. All right. So this month's box was supposed to look a lot different. I'll even go through some of the baits that were supposed to be in it that aren't going to be there. We were supposed to have some Gary Yamamotos. We were supposed to have some pro swimmers. We were going to have a mop jig from Buckeye. Love the mop jig. We were going to even have the bags. Bringing back the bags for the Platinum Series box. You guys asked for it. I delivered it. However, I only can order the baits and I can only order the bags, but if they don't come in on time, then I'm screwed. So let's start with the bags. The bags have arrived, but the bags that I've got to put them into to ship didn't. And because these bags that I've made for you guys are a unique size, they didn't come on time, so I couldn't use them. So then I had to go and order boxes. Okay, so one thing you're going to notice this month is all your boxes are probably the same exact color. There's nothing I can do because I'm not going to put in some special order of boxes when they're going to go away. Makes no sense. Now let's get into the baits. Like I said, 4 out of the 7 or 8 baits, depending on where in the country you live, didn't show up. Not only did they not show up, they don't know where they are. They gave them to a transportation company. They picked them up, palletized them and everything. And now the whole thing's missing. Probably what happened is they dropped off those pallets at another warehouse, and the warehouse guy just said, yep, signed them in, and they're sitting in the back of somebody's warehouse. But I only found out 2 days ago. So here's what I did. All right. First and foremost, the anchor in my mind of this month's box is from a brand called Element Customs. Now, let me pull out one of these. I don't know which one. Yeah, I'll just pull one of these out. So I met the guy at a show. I'll show you this. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is, and I'm going to show it for the guys on Instagram too. This is a custom painted lipless from a brand called Element Custom Baits. And these guys, this guy hand paints them all. And so when I told him I wanted however many, he was like, can't do it. So here's what I did for you guys. I got enough for some of the boxes. And I know that all you guys watching are going to love it. Now here, this thing has mustad hooks. And here's the other thing. That gold on this pattern and this silver right here above the gill plate is all glow in the dark. It's all glow in the dark. It's the new Mugshot 60. I'm going to show you more because you're getting one of 4 patterns, okay? One of 4 patterns. And again, on this one, the chartreuse glows in the dark. These retail for $13.99. I think the guy can charge $19.99 and get away with it. But again, as you can see in the packaging, it glows. Here's one. I think this is the Perchinator. Yeah, this one's their Perchinator pattern. It's dope, right? It's really nice. And last but not least, another crop pattern. So, you can see the detail on these things. And the eyes, let me grab one where the eyes are a little more prevalent. Look at the shape of these eyes. Like, that's one of the other things that I noticed, right? It's not just like some round eyes on a lipless. Like, the attention to detail on here is really nice. It's got a really nice rattle, super sticky hooks. And that's the anchor. And, thankfully that bait made it. DeBurley Hype Man, I do see a 4-pack bundle in the future. However, I may not have enough because I want to make sure that you guys all get them in your box. So I ordered those. Okay. Here's where we start to, hasn't fallen apart yet. Another bait that's in the box. Love it for this time of year. This is from Castaic. This is a Jerky J paddle tail. I gave you the Jerky J in November, just their traditional one. This is the Jerky J with a paddle tail. Great bait, tons of action, and I think you guys will love that one. These things have a pretty high retail. I had no idea, but Jerky J's go for like $7.49 or something. So that's a pretty good deal. It's a full pack, so you guys are gonna love that. Okay, let's see. Depending on where in the country you are, well, actually, let's see where we're at so far. Great looking baits. Reminds me of the Excalibur a little. Yeah, I'll be honest, Fitz, Excalibur, a lot of that's before my time. I mean, I know we just brought some of them back, but yeah, I don't know. Here's what I noticed about the Excalibur, right? Like, I don't know if you guys or the Excalibur, the Element Customs. It's got this like fin on the top. It's got another one on the bottom. I just want to make sure the guys on YouTube can see it, but you can see that it's got like the fin on top, little fin on the bottom. I don't know. It's a little bit of a unique shape. It's definitely got, unique eyes. And from what I've been told, these are custom eyes that a really well-known custom painter uses, and they're unique to him. And this is the only other bait that he's ever allowed to use these eyes on it. So I hope you guys like that one. Okay. Blind eye fishing. New Excalibur isn't as good as the old one. Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm not a fishing historian, but when I pick up the baits, I can kind of look at them. I can see the patterns, and I can start to sense which ones I think are better than others. All right, next bait. In October, September. I think September. In September, I hooked you up with a version of this bait, and now I'm hooking you up with another one. So this is the new double willow. So in September, I gave you guys a willow Colorado, and this is the new blade burner double willow, and it comes in 8 different colors. Premium gold-plated blades, custom mustad mustad hook. It's got your bait keeper right here, and this is a hand-tied skirt. So you're getting a premium bait. It's kind of hard here. Let me see if I can do this. You're getting a premium spinner bait that's going to run true right out of the package. And this is this little green thing I get a lot of questions about. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't know what it was. It's a knot keeper. And a lot of spinner baits don't come with it. And then I saw it. I saw it on a JDM brand, and then I saw it on a Guggen. And when I asked all about it, they were like, yeah, it's just to tie the knot so that if it ever comes loose and you're chucking it, it's going to stay true. And so I thought, well, that makes a lot of sense. If I'm trying to go premium, let's just add it. And if you guys don't like it, take it off. Okay. But, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this was my idea. This is straight off of a JDM version. And I really liked it. So what you can see, you can see the eyes. We use these holographic eyes. Again, premium hand-tied silicone skirt. And then 2 really nice blades. All right, so there's that. And I'm not putting these back in the box. All right, questions so far. What do we got? Smash the like button, my brethren. Oh, yeah, thank you. Rick, you get in touch with Core Tackle for a jig and plastic combo. Yeah. Or you just make them. It's not, it's a hook with a tungsten nail weight and a wire for a keeper. Blind eye fishing, email me, let me know. Okay, so those are the first 3 baits. So right off the bat, you're looking at $29. It's pretty good. Okay, now here's where we're gonna get a little interesting. Depending, some gravity jigs. Yeah, we can get some gravity jigs. All right, here's where we're going to get a little interesting. As you know, I'm missing an entire trailer full of baits. So depending on where in the country you are, you're going to get one of 3 baits. And I did my best to make sure that if by chance you've gotten this bait before, you're not going to get the same color. But if you do, I apologize. One of the things that makes it really difficult is some of you guys sign up, cancel, sign up, cancel, sign up, cancel. Well, here's what you do when you do that. I get why you're doing that, because you want to try and work the system. But now with loyalty points, what's going to happen is you're going to lose your loyalty points when you do it, because I'm not going to have the same profile. But what it also does is it takes away all your history. So I don't know if I've sent you some of these baits before, right? Because the longer you're there, the more I can look at a history. But if you just constantly are signing up and canceling, hey, look, I'm taking good care of you because I'm constantly sending you guys upgrade features, right? Upgrade from a 1 to a 3, I'll give you the same free reel. Upgrade to a 6, I'll give you the same rod or whatever that I'm giving to new people. So anyone that tells me that I'm not like taking care of the people that have been around for a long time, it's full of crap. Full of crap as far as I'm concerned. I'm always taking care of people. The new loyalty program is going to reward you for every dollar you spend. It's going to unlock different deals along the way, and it's going to give you access to stuff that nobody else is going to know about. All right, so one of the next baits. You might get a straight king red-eye shad in one of 3 colors. You might get a Yozuri one knock in, I think, about 6 different colors. Or you might get a Sergeant from Thunderhawk. Again, this time of year, you could be, I like lipless, I like jerk baits, I like spinner baits. The jerk bait that was supposed to be in this month's box, it's somewhere in somebody's warehouse. So again, I went above the normal budget that we'd spend on a box because I want to make sure that I hook you guys up, and because we're potentially giving you a bait in a second time, but in a color that you haven't received. I hope you guys understand. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm hooking you up with 4 things. And I'm going to ask you guys for feedback. And here's what I'm doing. So you guys know that in the fall, we came out with some soft plastics. And I know some of you were critical of it. Some of you questioned what we were doing. And more to be announced in the next 3-4 weeks. However, one of the shapes that we put in the box was this. Okay. One of the shapes we put in the box was this. I'm going to show it over here on Instagram so you guys can see it. It's a really unique shape. Got a hook keeper, and for you guys on YouTube, it's a really unique shape. You could wacky, you could neko, you could rig this weedless and drag this thing Texas rig style. It's got this really interesting tip, and it's got a ton of movement. And when I sent it to you guys last time, I put a QR code on it, and I asked for a lot of feedback. And I got a lot of feedback, and what we did was we took your feedback and we modified the formula ever so slightly. And what I need to do is I'm going to send you guys this pack, a new pack of baits. I'm going to send you these brand new Pro X. I think they're 4-aught Pro X nano coated hooks from Daiichi. If you guys can see this, I'm going to send you a pack of these. They pair perfectly with this. Then I'm going to hook you guys up with some tungsten because I want you to be able to Texas rig this thing. And then I'm going to give you some bobber stop or some weight stops. So I'm giving you the weight stops. I'm giving you the tungsten. I'm giving you the hooks, and I'm giving you the bait. Okay. I want you to take this stuff out, and I want you to then follow the QR code and take the survey. Because we're going to make a decision at the end of this month. Either I'm buying this mold, either I'm buying the mold for this worm, or I'm trashing it. And you guys are going to decide. It doesn't matter what I think. Because, and that's what I think makes the Monster Bass community so great. It doesn't matter if I think this is a good worm. It matters if you would, because if you think it's good, you'd buy it. But I'm not going to buy this mold. Oh my goodness. Can you believe my phone's ringing? Who's calling me in the middle of this? Sorry. It doesn't matter, right? If I think this mold is great, it doesn't matter. So again, I'm giving you the worms. I'm giving the weight stops. I'm giving you the tungsten weights, and I'm giving you the hooks. Everything you need to rig this thing, Texas, everything you need to rig this, however you want. And then I need you, I'm begging you, please take the survey and tell me whether or not you actually like it. And it'll come in 8 different colors. And again, I don't know what your favorite color will be, so you'll have the opportunity to grade me on it. But I'm going to hook you up with these 4 things. I'm going to hook you up with, again, one of these lipless. I'm hooking you up with a spinner bait. I'm hooking you up with jerky J's. And then I'm hooking you up with one of these lipless from Element Customs. Okay? So I'm hooking you guys up. You guys can see this here. You guys can see this here. It's almost like it's my eyeball. I'm hooking you up with a really great box. And I want you guys to tell me what you think. And Jeremy Hickman's right. And I really do. Like, I think that worm, and I already thought about this. I think this worm is a Ned bait. I think if you were to cut this worm in half, you would have a ridiculous bait for the Ned. More to be revealed in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, my friends. So there you have it. Now you can give me all the feedback. Shaky head, yes, shaky head would be amazing. Probably fishing. You can't just buy the mold to make Neds. You could, but these are big production molds, and I'd have to make new ones because I got to make thousands. So that being said, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think. Can you just get a pack of the worms? Yes, you can. Ray, if you go to my website and you want these worms, you're looking for the Dirk Wiggler. Again, I didn't name it. The Monster Bass community did. The Dirk Wiggler. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm anxious to see. I'm going to give you guys a quick update on the bags. If all goes well, February, we should have everything ready for all the Platinum Series boxes to ship in bait bags next month. Because the bags, they're en route, and the bags are in the warehouse. The bags that we have to put them into are en route. So as long as we get that, I feel like the Platinum Series is back. And then the one thing we're going to do next month also is, instead of the guidebook, because I include this guidebook, guys. I include this guidebook. I can't tell you if you guys read it. And I'll tell you why. I've put Easter eggs in them sometimes, hoping that someone's going to read it from cover to cover, and people haven't. So I'm going to give you a card. It's going to have a QR code on the front. On one side, it'll say about your box. Scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the web page on the website where you're going to see all that information about your baits in your box. And on the other side, there's going to be a QR code and a web address where you're going to take a survey. I want to know what you guys want. Are you guys interested in me just continuing down the path and, hey, here's a Texas rig box? What about the idea I had on Monster Bass Live? And again, tune into Monster Bass Live on Wednesdays at 4. We get into some really great stuff. I've got a great co-host in Chris Hollingsworth, Mr. Wishing I Was Fishing. Not only is he knowledgeable, he's well-spoken, and he gets out on the water way more than I do. And I think because of that, he brings a lot of perspective to what we should be and could be putting in the box. Like, I've got this idea for choose your own adventure. Remember the books when you were a kid and it's like, oh, do you open door A or do you open door B? And depending on what you do, like, what if I told you what next month's box was and you didn't love it? And I said, you can log in now and change it to I'm just making this up, the Texas rig box, the top water box, the deep cranking box, whatever it is. It would give you this path. And I don't know if it's just we redo the Platinum Series box or maybe we make it another offering. I don't know. But here's what I can tell you. We are making some changes for you guys. I got a lot of new baits. Stay tuned for some color drops. We've got new products dropping. I've got a brand new square bill coming, the Square Banger. Again, I didn't name it. You guys did. The Square Banger. We've got another spinner bait coming. It's a True Colorado. We've got all re-engineered Patriots and Ragnars that come with different hooks and a little bit of a change to the internal systems. I've got a new suspending jerkbait. The Slick Stick 99 is suspending, and it comes in new colors. And by the way, the Patriot and Ragnar come in a bunch of new colors. We got new colors in the Incision. We got new colors in the Seeker 6s, the 8s and 12s. We've also got new components on those. I changed the hooks. So we got a lot of stuff coming. What else? I got a buzz bait and a frog coming. I think I finally nailed the frog. I'm really excited for that. The buzz bait samples are coming back to me. I tweaked them a second time, and we're going to see what happens there. But there you have it, guys. That's kind of a quick, throw up of all my whatever's going on in my head right now. But I do I'm seeing in the chat, can we make a special subscriber box where we vote on a couple different baits or different lure categories and that we do on a live stream to vote? And maybe that's an idea for a Monster Bass Live where I'll give you guys the ability to vote, and then we'll put together subscribers, a subscriber box. The question would be, how do I do that, though? Because it's one thing to say, okay, jerkbait, who wants a jerkbait? And everyone says, yeah, but what if it's it's a swim bait? I mean, we got to get really careful on some of this stuff, but I could try and put something together. I might have to dip into my old, if I have any old inventory from 2 or 3 years ago, I might have to dip into some of that. But that would be a good idea. I'm willing to try that. I'm gonna go back to that. Jeremy Hickman, blanks. I've asked for blanks, and we're gonna make those available. I think I can get the new square bill. I think I can get the Seekers. And I think if I got those blanks, we could do that. One of the other things we're going to do, I put a few, I'm going to put this out there. I got a guy on the team, and I got a few guys, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them. And this is my fault, not theirs. They're all great, but it's I'm trying to figure out the best ways to utilize them so that they feel valued and so that I feel like they're valued. And one of the ideas I had was, well, forget it. I don't know where I'm going with that. But I will tell you this: Debo painted 4 custom colors. We're gonna send those colors. We're gonna have those colors made. We're gonna put one in the box for everybody, and then put them up on the site and sell them for him. And so you'll have the actual ability to get some of Debo's custom colors in either a square bill or a seeker. So we'll see. All right, what else we got? What else we got? I think for the guys on Instagram, I'm going to say goodbye. And if you want to jump on over to YouTube, I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll talk with you soon. Don't forget, Monster Bass Live Wednesday, 4 p.m. I'll see you there. Oh, 4 p.m. Pacific. Okay, and for the rest of you guys, what do you guys want to talk about? I know how you should do the choose your own adventure box. Tell me, JC Dropshot, I'm listening. Blind eye fishing, you're going to text me. Get 3-4 lures, make a pull, say 3 jerk baits and 3 different brands. Tyler and Blind Eye, it's great, but here's the problem. We could vote on 3 different jerk baits and you guys could pick, and then I got to go get it, right? And it's not a matter of just getting it. It's a matter of finding a brand that's going to have the inventory available and in time, right? Available is one thing, but in time, right? Because I have to buy far in advance in order to make this work. So I don't know. We'll have to give that aside. When will merch be restocked? I need bigger sizes. It's on my to-do list today. I'm gonna get all that taken care of, all of it. So what else? Make use of their strengths, Raymond McDonald. Yeah, I hear that. I do. What else? Just wondering if you make the tail end floating more. Thank you. More thank front end so sits up in the water column. Ray, I'll be honest, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. All right, so I think if you guys want, DM me, email me, whatever you got. Let me get back to work, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We got a marine biologist on. He is smart. He went to school to learn about fish, and he's going to teach us a whole bunch of stuff. I hope you guys love it. Thanks a lot for tuning out of your day, for taking time out of your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe.